We got 10QuidShoes and Mankinen. This is going to be losers 8th, I believe.
Yes.
Starting us off, fighting for 7th place. 10QuidShoes coming in from the UK. I know he's a real solid melee Marth player, and he's been making some moves out here with Claren.
Yep, he doesn't play melee anymore. He says he doesn't like when games mix anymore. He just wants to focus on the Claren. Probably the #1 in London right now. Very strong player, very good player in UK as well, up there as well. And of course got Mankinen, finished Zetterburn, who's definitely had a very Cinderella story in this tournament. You know what I mean?
Talk to me about that.
Yeah, great run. So at the pre-local, didn't do the best. I think he did pretty well, but lost out to a very good Crag player from Gothics from the UK. And actually got the run back on Gothics in tournament, and then actually made top 8 from the other side. So he's having a great tournament. Wasn't seeded to make any this far, but he's doing a good job so far as we're seeing right now. And 10QuidShoes doesn't exactly have the most Zeta experience. Has played the show and Spider a couple times, but he's never played Mankinen, so
I feel like that's definitely the kind of the EU-NA gap a lot of the time. Is just like being able to get matchup experience in your area. Yeah. Right. Like I was talking with Marley, an Ice Climbers here, and he's like, "There's not just like one Falcon in Berlin I would play," and I was like, "That's crazy."
That is quite crazy.
Like, you've got net play, you've got everything. We all have rollback now. But even still, right, like knowing who to hit up, who to
sometimes you need the offline experience, right? Exactly. London doesn't really have a super strong Zetterburn at the moment, but UK does have a Zetterburn as well. It's just about how many times you play them.
Oh, okay. Great bear off ledge. Should be an easy cleanup here.
Of course, all Zetterburn needs that wall. I keep telling people, as long as he can touch that wall, it's like pride wall. Live will always make it back where he belongs. Okay, you can see, trying to edge guard with the Nez. I like the multi-hits. It is a very good kind of move to kind of offset where you kind of go, but Mankinen survived it.
Yeah, I think 10Quid needs to just like drop down a little bit earlier to be able to get like that full hitbox. He's catching with like the late, like weaker parts.
For sure.
Okay.
These air to airs always going to work in Claren's favor. Zetterburn does have that good air drift, but Claren's got a sword.
Yeah. I mean, she is just a real force to be reckoned with when it comes to like her nair hitbox. I feel like that move can really carry the character.
Need more people talking about that move, man. That Nair does a lot of things, guys. Watch out for it. Look at spacing.
Yeah.
Okay, and you'll see that's a big trademark for 10QuidShoes. He loves these kind of baby dash down smashes just to kind of get the exact tip of spacing. It catches a lot of people off guard, especially for punishes on the jab blocks. But it doesn't matter though. Big fair coming in, big claws. Mankinen trying to bring it back to even, only a little bit down.
Yeah, not quite much of a corner trap. Mankinen able to work his way out, gets the downer starter. A little bit late, tries to parry out. I think it's interesting. We've kind of like changed parry a lot over the course of development. I feel like the team has been willing to be very brave with how they do things.
Yeah, I mean, they suddenly changed it a couple patches ago to make it frame 3 for projectiles.
Yep.
Still frame 6 for actual moves. And it's kind of interesting because obviously everyone's kind of used to that. I think it was frame 3 or frame 2 in Rivals 1.
It was real quick.
So big change up for this game. But it kind of makes sense when you've got shields and other things for defensive play as well. So I get why.
I think we're trying to finish this game out right now.
You got a definite lead right now. You have to watch out. You can see the spacing as well. Ever since this game started, I feel like 10QuidShoes is someone being near Zetterburn, scared of the shine, scared of the kind of the frame there of Zetterburn, but still doing a good job kind of keeping them out.
Okay, we get our scoops here. Not quite finding our full conversions though. I feel like Mankinen is a little bit cautious. Gets his reverse bear, drop down to shine, but
okay, like the down tilt, push him away with the claws once more. Avoiding the spacing, I try to whiff punish, but kind of hard against Claren sometimes, even though she has the sword. It's supposed to be the weakness, but it doesn't matter. Gets that shine up strong. Easy one.
Yeah, 65 here. I like how Mankinen is very reserved, not really using a lot of side B here, just like not giving opportunities for parries or for setting up the zone. Just like staying back, using those big beefy normals, trying to work his way in slow. There you go.
That's the Nair. He's a big fan of the Nair as well. I was talking about it yesterday. Big fan of the multi just to get something started, upset the shield a little bit. Here we go. Where you got on that platform, chases you down. Hunting Lion, of course.
Yeah, he didn't get all the way out there with his aerial drift on that second fair. Didn't feel quite as confident as maybe could have. Pushing in.
Trying to close that gap. Big air smash drop. Maybe a miss input. Probably wanted a plat drop aerial. Couldn't find that one. There it is. The air to air's working in Mankinen's favor. Goes for the down air. Gets down on himself, but is able to text dude. Still living.
Good DI. Good DI. Downbe's in. It's going to get forward tilted.
Swatted away.
Yeah. Get on out of here.
Good showing on Mankinen though. Heart was in there. Definitely made it. Made 10Quid have to work for it. But of course, good cleanup by 10Quid. Even when times get tough, is able to kind of close out when he needs to. Very clutch.
I feel like having such a sizable lead, like squeak away, just like barely finishing out that game. I mean, he was at like 56, I think.
Yeah.
Like, just like holding on to that, being able to stay alive. But like the momentum might shift here. Fire Capital is a great setter stage. I feel like having the space, being able to whiff punish, being able to play around a little bit more. But those little platforms really do scare me sometimes.
Yeah, they get, and of course, Zetaburn loves platforms, right?
Oh, yeah.
It feels just like a home for them. And even if it's a big stage, Zetaburn does have some very, very easy, reliable kills. He's going to be killing either way. So I feel like big stages like that don't really upset him. It's more about how much ground are you giving him. You know, you don't really want to be next to Zetaburn, but choosing a big stage like this might work in your favor.
Okay.
We'll see if Mankinen can make it work, though.
Nice, gets the back throw. Doesn't quite get the tipper. I do feel like Mankinen's big struggle so far in this set has been, like we talked about, he doesn't really use side B a whole lot to get set up, but we're not seeing a lot of fire empowerment. Like, he's not getting it off special pummel, he's not getting it off of side B. Like, mostly it's just off shine, the occasional, like, throw down the zone with down B.
You'd almost feel like Mankinen's kind of keeping it kind of physical, trying to only upset him from the, the normals and stuff, not really using the specials too much. Maybe he feels like they're telegraphed in this matchup, I don't know. Not really too sure of the Finnish Clarens that he might have played or any other, Nordic ones, but either way.
Okay, flips out with Bear. Just getting back to center here, floor hug, nice. Pick that up, forward air, not quite able to follow through all the way. Doesn't get the snap to ledge either, which is pretty beneficial.
10Quid looking solid right now. Yep, the spacing. You're making Zetaburn approach all the time, but that's kind of what Zetaburn, has to do. Doesn't exactly have the best approach. Right? I talked about that before. Very linear approach. You kind of want to make him approach you so you're doing his job for him, but unfortunately, 10Quid is all over this man.
Okay, getting these down tilts. Air.
Yeah, like that. Wanted the F smash off the tech, but couldn't find it. Mankinen right back into it, though.
He's real solid at getting the wall tech
you don't miss
dodge
those.
away. Like, he is just... I feel like Zetaburns, you kind of need the survivability, right? You've got to have that shit on lock, otherwise you're going to be out quick. Right. You're on shield here.
Swinging and missing with the upstrong, that might cost him.
Nice. Good recognition there. I feel like joining on platform grab is just like next layers of Tomahawk. Just like, give me a little more.
Oh, F smash. Good DI out from Mankinen. Smart. Keep it alive. Okay, there's the jab poking him away. Then there too. Not the sour hit though. Needed something else.
Yeah, I think he needed to jump a little bit earlier for that second fair. Like, you can tend to get those off first hit fair, but you do have to like instantly jump. Yeah.
Just like that. Okay, now 10Quid, another sizable lead. All of Mankinen's come again, back into his last stop. Should have performed the first one. Can he do it the second time, actually making it worthwhile this time?
See, I mean, yeah, trying to get an early starter here. It's not going to kill just yet. Not really the best TI, but sometimes it just doesn't matter. Fire Capital's pretty big blast zones. Okay.
Okay, yep. Fade back there.
It's so good. It's so good, man.
Such a scary aerial to deal with.
Right.
10Quid does have pretty good recoveries, but doesn't matter though. Able to cover it. Only 18% down. That's nothing.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that 10Quid was able to like step into the fire there. It felt like he was a little bit far off ledge, but I think it's slightly further than the visual indicator. Oh, and tilt there.
Deceiving. Okay, you see Mankinen again taking his time, trying to find out how he's going to approach. He's going to go for the nair, or he's probably going to go for the forward air. Goes for the down B that time. Might be missing put yet again. Yep, probably wants a side B. Now he's applying the fireball pressure when he's got a sizable lead.
Yeah, I think he's that down B was just a byproduct of him like trying to do the very like throw side B fast fall, get the ground a little bit quicker. Oh, okay.
Jumping allowed. So no fly zone apparently. Tries to get the neck, fades her back. Pretty good for Mankinen, but now you're getting caught in the blender. Oh man.
Her up tilt just covers so much.
That move is scary.
It's, the thing about Clarion up tilt that for me as a melee player, I'm like, is that she goes all the way over her centered self. Like Marth is just like slightly offset, so you have to face a certain way to get most of the benefit. Oh, nice delay there. Good wall ride. But it being like a full like wave goodbye, it covers so much. It's
and hits
crazy.
Below platforms as well.
Wow.
Doesn't even need anything about that though. The forward air 2. Purples. 10Quid 2-0 up now, feeling confident. And Mankinen, he's there, man. He's right there, but just can't find the finisher. Can't go over that finish line.
Yeah, you just got to get your closers. It's so difficult, I feel like, with the way 10Quid's playing. Like, very much those fadeback aerials, like a whole lot of dash dance. I feel like Clarion is at her best when she's playing a little bit prickly pear. Like, her forward air, both as an approach and as a fadeback, is kind of godlike. Like, the nair, being able to get a dash back out of hit, even on shield. If you space it right, just character's good, man. Like, I think was it Marlon was saying if you play Zeta or Clarion,
shameless.
Just shameless. Except if you run gun shoot. Shouts to my boy Brad. Yeah.
I get why. I get it.
Okay.
He's playing Nooch now. Mankinen definitely taking his time, trying to make sure he approaches right, but I'm seeing the floor hugging now from 10Quid. Probably getting used to these areas timing. Oh man, good Gatling.
Yeah. Gotta get these pickups. Some good positioning right here. No drop down shine, kind of surprised.
I was expecting that.
Gotta get your blips, man. There you go.
See it there, yep.
Okay, platform
grab.
chase? No.
Shine grab's not doing too much right now, but still able to get a little bit of pressure. There's the back door on the platform, covers it with the nair, gets the tip of forward smash, but Mankinen, good DI, survives.
Right. Yeah, it gets on back. Really just coming out of a few just like slightly misspaced things here. I feel like we need to see a little bit more oomph out for Mankinen. There you go.
Okay. Oomph indeed. Yep, just gives back 10Quid all the stage control he needs. Whenever he gets hit on 10Quid, he doesn't even go off the ledge guard, just stays center stage. And I feel like you're kind of giving 10Quid time and air to breathe, right?
Yeah. Like
gotta apply the pressure.
We also just haven't seen a whole lot of like very heavy like shine pressure from Mankinen. Like I feel like with the shine changes, Zetter's kind of opened up a little bit more on like what he can get off on a lot of characters.
Sure.
But just like it's been pretty bare bones. Like even there's time to get down and deal with Claren a little bit more. Okay, gets the regrab here. Yeah, sets up.
He's still going though.
This is crazy. Yeah, banked on a tech in place there.
Still going. I like the up tilt, wave goodbye, and then wave actually hello as well. Getting both parts of it in just to kind of upset Mankinen. Goes for the charge up strong. Maybe a bit too much right there. Got to do something else.
Oh, floor hug. Special get up. Crazy. All right, back throw.
Yeah, he in the zone now. He feeling in flow state. Ugh.
Yeah, this is looking extremely tough right now. All right. I just don't know. I think Mankinen really just needs to find a way to finish off this cat, man. Like it's trying to get a fair out in the corner, but just a little bit too low. 10Quid's got all the momentum.
Yeah, Mankinen's in some hot water right now, struggling. Going over the down tilt, so nothing's working out from swatted away yet again by the F tilt. Now you're off stage, where you don't want to be. Fades back with the nair again, but gets away.
Yeah, 10Quid trying to be a little bit cheeky. I feel like Mankinen's shown sufficiently, like, yeah, I've got wall tech, man. they're pretty easy in this game, I feel like, but if you're not hitting them, you know, get on.
Okay, 150 down, something, need something, but you might just die right now. Charges it as well, a little bit of sauce on that one.
He knew.
Mankinen not a fan of the taste.
Okay, yep, single hit fair, trying to get the regrab, gets the roll away, but I feel like Claren's biggest thing is like her advantage state is pretty continuous even after you get out of the initial like tech chase.
You've got a lot of time to work with these tippers as well, so yeah, you feel like you're in an auto combo. I've heard that a lot before that phrasing, so.
Yeah, I played Dudley in like Street Fighter 4.
Oh yeah.
Target combos. it's just like you're kind of dialed in. I can do this anytime.
Okay. Like DI behind Claren as well. It's probably the correct DI that kind of ease percents against Claren's up throw. Usually you want to DI kind of no DI or sometimes behind.
Cool.
Wow, you should be on the shield.
I feel like Mankinen's just looking a little lost. Yeah, back air there. It's going to be quite difficult. Gets the wall tech, but already prepped for it.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, down air. Back air. Again, back air. 10Quid's just on it, man. This is
so much punishment. And even if you don't kill, right, you're still applying a lot of percent.
Oh, little counter shine.
We'll take that. We'll take that. Something. The crowd going wild now. They need something, but that tip of back air, surviving somehow.
He's got one. 2 chances left in him if he's lucky, but.
Hold on. Okay. The ice in on the up throw. We can get a lot of reward off that. Yeah. Okay. We can keep going.
Oh, take the ride. Oh.
No way.
It's the grab off
the momentum.
Fair. Floor hug into the tech, though. Yeah, okay. There it is.
Okay.
and you see 10Quid going, yeah, I definitely got a little lucky there.
I can breathe now. Yeah. I can breathe.
3-0, though, from 10QuidShoes. Mankinen, I feel like that was the most alive we saw him all set with that last stock.